Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to bring you guys a Fossil Cup team I've been using, featuring Lantern, Registeel, and Ferrothorn. Now, this is probably one of the easiest teams I've ever used to play. Registeel just totally core breaks so many teams. So many teams are just double weak to it. So if you're still looking to hit Legend, I would definitely consider using this team. I'll show you guys some of my battles on kind of how I play it. And yeah, let's get into the battles. So game one here, I lead into a Ferrothorn. Not a good lead for Lantern, so I wanted to go into my own Ferrothorn, and he actually answers with an Escavalier, so really good answer for him. And here I really wanted to force his energy, not give him any overfarm, so I make him throw his Drill Run, and I don't know, I got pretty lucky. I lived with like 1 or 2 HP, so he didn't get a lot of overfarm, which is really nice. And I'm gonna throw my Thunder, and that connects, does a good chunk of damage. Now, definitely not gonna want to come in with my Registeel here, so I'm gonna come in with Lantern. Likely just eat this Drill Run because I don't really have that much play against the Ferrothorn, so I don't want to use my shield on it or use my shield and Lantern. I want to save it for Registeel. But what I am gonna do is actually throw a Surf so that this Focus Blast for sure kills. So I think Focus Blast does like 77% or something, and you need like 30 lock-ons to kill or something like that. So getting this Surf just ensures that this Focus Blast will kill, and I don't know, just thought it was the right play in the moment. So I'm gonna overfarm, throw on good timing here, throw this Focus Blast. Now, seeing how he stays in, likely he has something weak to Registeel in the back. Definitely not another counter user, otherwise he would have came in already. And I'm gonna want to use a shield eventually, and it was a good bait by him because I mean, likely I'm gonna shield there. I'm not gonna want to let it get so weak, and my Lantern is already pretty weak, so good bait by him. He lets us go. He comes in with Jellicent. Now, if I can get a debuff here, that'd be really nice, because then for sure the Shadow Ball won't kill. I throw out my Zap Cannon, and I do get the debuff, really nice. So that pretty much ensures my victory. Now, he would outpace me to the next Shadow Ball if he baited, so I let this one go. He actually didn't bait, but still able to make it to the Shadow or the Zap Cannon. And then I could just come in with my Lantern and spark it down. Next up, another Ferrothorn lead. We're gonna go into our own Ferrothorn. He actually comes in with Lucario with that the new move. I don't even honestly know what it is called. But yeah, here I went for Power Whip, hoping I can make it to 2 Power Whips. So I throw this first Power Whip, and seeing how much this does, I think that Thunder might have almost killed, but I wasn't able to make it to the second Thunder Punch, Power Whip, so not a good play for me there, but I guess it is what it is. Now, I was hoping to go for a farm down here, kind of have some energy that I can throw against the Ferrothorn, so I could do the same thing where, I guess I just decided to go straight into it. And it's another team with Ferrothorn lead and Jellicent back line, where it's just Registeel can really put in work. Both the charge moves are gonna do enough where if they connect plus a little bit of fast move damage, that I'll eventually be able to farm it down. So I get the debuff there. Probably gonna shield this one though. Yep, shield this one. He just throws another Surf, but it is what it is. I'm gonna throw another Zap Cannon. He's likely gonna shield this one up. Yeah, so now he's out of shields and I have a shield. And he is double debuff, so it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to shield this or not. He throws another Surf, so as long as I can not let him catch, likely I'm going to win this game. Throws another Surf, so I'm going to overfarm as much as possible, throw the Zap Cannon, make sure to see the move go through before throwing it. That's going to connect. He's going to come in with his Ferrothorn, and even though I'm so weak, I have a shield, and Bullet Seeds just aren't going to do anything, so what I can do is throw this Focus Blast and then just go straight into my Lantern. I have a Surf bank, so swap in there, throw the Surf. I had a Thunderbolt too, but I knew for sure I had a Surf, and it wouldn't really matter which one I threw, I'm going to win, so GG's. Next up, we have a Poliwrath lead. Now, Poliwrath seems to be running Dynamic Punch in this cup, so it's really not that great of a matchup for Lantern as you might think it is. It's still, I'd say it's still in Lantern's favor, but not as much as possible. Now, seeing how my backline really doesn't want to see this, I like to just go for double Surf here, and I don't know, lately they haven't, or pretty much every time I've played it, they don't shield the first one. I shield the dynamic punch and then they don't shield the next one. So yeah, he actually decided to shield the second surf up so he can get my second shield. And I really had to shield that, I felt like, because I don't want to take all that damage on Ferrothorn farming it down. And what's nice, I got switch advantage, so I can put my Ferrothorn on this Quagsire now. Gonna let both these surfs off, and this is gonna allow it to be put into possible farm down range for Ferrothorn. So he's gonna let that Mud Bomb go, and likely he's gonna swap out before he just lets me farm him down. But at least this way I can, you know, I don't have to use a move on it even later in the game. Now he comes in with Mantine. I can just throw the Thunder here and then swap into my Registeel. He's gonna shield this up. I could have probably just stayed in with Ferrothorn, but whatever. Multiple win cons here. It's gonna water pulse me, and I'm gonna be able to outpace it to a Zap Cannon, and then honestly I could probably just fast move down the Quagsire when time comes. So I throw this. This is definitely gonna take it out. He comes back in. He's got the Fighting Spirit in him. He's not gonna top left, and he throws a move. Definitely gonna live this if it's a Mud Bomb. And then I just decided to throw the Focus Blast. I don't know. He didn't top lift, so I thought something like maybe I counted something wrong. He had a plan. I don't know. I just decided to play it safe. So here's a Lucario lead running counter. So I can just go straight surf here. I mean, it's so squishy, and I really just want to get this damage off on it. So he's gonna, let's see, what does he decide to throw? I'm gonna shield this up. Throws a power up punch. Kind of unfortunate there. Does a really nice catch here. Now what I can do here is at least I can farm up more. He's not going to throw a surf, so I can farm all the way up to a Thunder Bolt, and this is also going to put it in Power Whip range. So I mean, it worked out all right for me. Got the energy back on my Lantern, and he's going to let off all this, but I mean, it's going to do a little bit to my Ferrothorn, but not that much, so should be sitting all right. Now I can throw this Power Whip, and then I can throw the Power Whip against the Lucario when it comes back in. And I don't think he's at a Shadow Ball, so I can just let this go. Oh, he's at Blaze Kick. I did not know he even learned that until he used that move. Kind of unfortunate there, but here I can farm up to 2 surfs and then go right into my Registeel. Those 2 surfs are gonna be for Lucario when it comes back in. And then Registeel just totally walls this Toxapex, so I can throw this Zap Cannon. It's gonna do a good chunk, and honestly I could just farm down from now on. As long as I can have a Focus Blast out of this matchup and then throw surfs against Lucario, I'm definitely gonna win this game. Like, his only win con would be I throw here, he farms up to like 2 power up punches or 2 blaze kicks or whatever, and then comes in and is able to take out my Lantern. But yeah, this game, it was a Lantern versus a Mantine lead, and he save swapped his Quagsire. I save swapped my Ferrothorn. I forgot to record the way beginning of this matchup, but yeah, so I was able to have a really good answer to his Quagsire. I'm gonna throw on bad timing here, but this is gonna allow me to throw before, like get as much energy as possible. And he actually is gonna shield this up because he knows that he can throw this and get a shield or get switch. There's a chance that this wouldn't have killed, but I didn't want to play those games, so I just decided to shield it up. And the thing with Mantine lead, I don't need switch here. I can come right in with Registeel and just Zap Cannon it when it comes time. Now I actually kind of play this wrong though. I mean, honestly, maybe I should have just shielded that and kept switch, but I don't know. I just decided to farm this down and shield. It's a weird way I decided to play it, but that way I'm gonna have a bunch of energy on this thing. And he's definitely not gonna come back in with Mantine. He's gonna come in with Ferrothorn, so I still have the win. Like another team that's just Mantine lead, Ferrothorn in the back. I mean, what would you do against a Registeel lead? So, oh, here's one of the games. My game was super laggy. I think my internet was bad. It wasn't the game's fault. Yeah, you can see I'm just lagging like crazy. So I'm just gonna try to let surfs off against this Magnezone, and I do live a Wild Charge, so I'm able to make it to the next move. I throw that. I mean, yeah, you guys can see the lag. It's absolutely crazy. One thing I did want to mention too is that Quagsire is kind of the tough lead for this team. It's playable though. I just go right into Registeel and try to get Focus Blast off on it, and then kind of play it out from there. But yeah, he's gonna come in with his Ferrothorn, and I have a good answer with Registeel, so I decided to shield this Thunder because I have 2 shields. He has none, and really struggling just to play this game right now, but I decided to play it out. I throw this Focus Blast, does a lot of damage, so you guys can see kind of how it would play out. I can farm this down and then probably have to shield one more Thunder, but I'll come out with a move, which is really nice if I do decide to shield the Thunder. I'm not sure, maybe this is just a Power Whip. No, it's a Thunder, so yeah, I'm trying to tap away, doing my best. Really tough though. My internet's been really bad. We actually just had the dude come out like an hour ago and fixed it. He said there was a lot of issues, so it should be back and running good. So happy about that. But yeah, throw this Zap Cannon here. I can come in with this and just throw this Power Whip. And yeah, he could have caught there. There's really nothing I could have done because my game was so laggy. I couldn't really wait for the move to go through. And then I'd live a Wild Charge, so I'll be chilling. I guess I have a shield anyways. He baits. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know, but yeah, got this Power Whip off and I'm gonna win that easy. I think I was waiting for him to throw a Wild Charge and I could shield it so that it would for sure kill, but yeah, here's a Magnezone lead. Hopefully no lag. You guys can kind of see how I play it out. Shadow Magnezone is different though, because I think you don't make it to a second Surf because the Wild Charge would kill. But this is not Shadow, so you can live the Wild Charge. And honestly, I don't even think a Mirror Shot takes me out. He doesn't think so either, so he throws a Wild Charge. Able to make it to Surf. He's going to shield this one up. Now I'm up a shield. Not quite able to make it to another move, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, Magnezone doesn't have a lot of play against Ferrothorn. Even these Wild Charges don't do that much damage, so I'm able to just possibly like maybe shield one more time and then farm it down, or not shield at all, save the shield for Registeel. I think that's definitely the better play. Yep, and Registeel up shields really does super good. I'm gonna throw this Power Whip so that the Focus Blast kills, and then I should still have a Power Whip if I need it, but he's gonna farm up to a Thunder. Now I'm thinking he's really weak to it in the back, but I still let this go. Thunder doesn't do that much damage, like likely a Jellicent or something in the back. I see that a lot, Ferrothorn Jellicents on the same team. So this is going to take it out, yep, and it is the Jellicent, so able to just get up to the Zap Cannons, throw the Zap Cannon, and I mean, nothing he can do, he's just playing it out for some reason. He's going to throw the Surf, he's going to bait me, I guess I just decided to save my shield. And he's going to throw another Surf. I just barely lived that. I tried to swap, didn't swap. I throw the Power Whip. Could have farmed it down. Could have done a lot of things, but just decided to play this game or just play it like this. So GG's. Next up, Mantine lead. He decided he had no answer for a Lantern and top lefted, so GG's to him. Next up, we have this. I think this was the same thing where I forgot to record it, but he safe swapped a Quagsire. I safe swapped a Ferrothorn. I'm not sure what his lead was. I think it was also a Mantine lead again. I'm not 100% sure though, but yeah, another good matchup for me here. I throw on bad timing just to make sure I get the move off. And yeah, you can see Quagsire can actually put in work against the Ferrothorn because it's a steel, so these Mud Bombs are neutral. But I'm up 2 shields, and whatever he had, I determined that my Registeel could have done fine against it. Probably wasn't Mantine though. Here I wasn't really counting. I actually, yeah, I just wasn't counting. I should have thrown even before he got to his first Mud Bomb, but whatever. Bad counting by me. And now I'm down both shields, which is a little bit of extra energy on my Lantern. He comes in with a Ferrothorn. I'm gonna throw this Thunderbolt. All you would need is a Surf here though. And yeah, I just threw the Thunderbolt to play it safe. I think this is one of the first games I actually played, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, Throwing this Focus Blast. He's out of shield, so this is going to go through for sure and take him out. And yeah, it was a Mantine lead, another Mantine lead, so definitely easy to play that one out. Here's a Quagsire lead, kind of tough for me. I have to go in my Registeel. He actually comes in with a Escavalier, and really nice that he threw his energy right here, because he's gonna get less farm now. And I wanted to throw it last possible second in case his Zap Cannon debuffed. I don't want him to get another counter off and get more energy. And it's gonna pull me up 1 shield. Then he's gonna throw his likely a drill run here, and that's okay though. So I'm gonna farm up as much as possible. Go for the Thunderbolt. I probably should just went for a Surf here, but whatever. This takes it out for sure. I guess Thunderbolt makes sense too. He was probably just about out of move. He's gonna come in with his Mantine to answer, and I have Thunder on this thing, so pretty much guaranteed the win here. Ferrothorn is the star of this game now. Knowing Thunder and Grass, Electric and Grass, both double super effective against the Quagsire and the Mantine. That's that go. His win con was that I wasn't running Thunder or I bait, so yeah. Alolan Sandslash. Now this can definitely be an issue for this team. I like to go just straight Surf to make sure that I can get some damage off on it, but he still does outpace you. 2-3 drill runs, so I just want to bring this to the ones. I'm gonna let this next move go, because if I shield this, the next drill run's gonna kill me anyways. And he actually baits, so yeah, interesting bait there. It doesn't really save you that much energy and really is really risky, but him baiting allowed me to play this matchup a lot different. Now I'm gonna shield this one up just to make sure I can take it out. Throw the Surf. And I was kind of okay with the CMP tie here, because I really just need to get this damage off on the Alolan Sandslash. So yeah, he comes with the Gliscopod, and Zap Cannon is going to one-shot it, so okay with that. Or you realize that, he just top-lefted. Comes in with a Bronzong, and I'm like, I wasn't really sure how to react at the time. Then I remembered that Metal resists Confusion, so I decided to, or Steel resists Confusion, so just decided to play it out like this. Now, looking at this matchup, I see that the lock-ons are actually kind of chunking away. If you guys look really closely, I just decided to go for the farm down, and I get it literally by one turn. So it allows me to come out with a whole entire move, and I can throw this Zap Cannon against it, and it was okay. I was kind of willing to risk it because I have Ferrothorn in the back if I really need it for the Mantine, but I don't know, maybe it wasn't really worth the risk there. Paid off, but would I do it next time? I'm not sure. It's risky. Here we have Lantern into a Registeel. I don't remember if he safe swapped this or not, but he's gonna throw his Zap Cannon, try to debuff me, and oh, I think he led this, and he would outpace me to a Focus Blast if I went straight for a Thunder, or a Thunderbolt. So I just decided to go for a Surf, get the for sure damage off on it, and he's gonna Zap Cannon me. Now I can actually outpace to a Power Whip. He didn't farm up quite enough for him to be able to outpace me, because I needed 12 turns. He needed like 14, I think, or something. So it worked out well for me. He's gonna come in with Mantine, and this is where Registeel is really gonna shine. I can just double shield through this. Like I think he just went up to a Surf. People have been doing that, just going up to a Surf against my Registeel, not even going up to a Shadow Ball. I guess they want to get the for sure damage off before I get the debuff on him possibly. So yeah, gonna shield this one up though, because Water Pulse is not a very strong move, and if it was a Shadow Ball, I don't know, it's just I felt better to shield that one up. Goes for another Surf here. I can farm this down. Now I got a Zap Cannon against this thing, and I got Thunder on my Ferrothorn, who's pretty much full health, so definitely going to be able to win this game pretty easy. He's gonna try to take out my Registeel. He actually goes for the Water Pulse, so able to take that out, but I'm still in a really commanding position because I have Thunder on my Ferrothorn. I just decided to shield that one up. Throwing this Thunder on good timing, hitting all these bubbles. and he realizes his only win con is a bait, or I don't have it, so he decides to let that one go. And that's gonna wrap it up. Let me know how this team goes for you guys if you guys decide to use it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.